Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. Hey, my frugal friends. Welcome and welcome back to my channel, Frugality GIC. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please make sure that you are subscribed and that you've hit that notification bell so you're made aware as soon as I upload a new video. Please always remember to like the videos and share them as well. And just so I know you've made it into the video, as usual, please leave your $sign in the comment section below. So, today I'm going to be doing a different type of video. It's been a while since I've done this type of video, and to be honest, these are my favorite videos. I absolutely love doing saving challenges and all the things, but this is where I thrive. This is what I'm passionate about and passionate about sharing with you. So, I am constantly evaluating and reevaluating things that I do with my money, my goals, what I want to achieve in life. Have you ever thought of what's going to be your legacy when you leave this earth? Sometimes I think about that, and maybe it's because I lost my mom last year and my daddy 2 years ago. I'm constantly thinking about what will my kids, if I end up having any, will remember me by, where my friends or my family will remember me by. At the end of the day, I mean, does it really matter? Maybe not, because you're going to be gone from this earth. But I still believe that a good impact is something that is worthwhile and it's worth leaving. If you have kids, it's worth passing on. For me, I think about finances a lot, and it could be because my background is accounting, or it could be that I'm frugal, and it could be that I came from a household that was not rich. And so I am constantly, as I said, reevaluating and evaluating, my investments, my goals, financial goals, that type of thing. And if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know some of my goals. One is to purchase a home and be able to afford that home. Not because you're able to purchase that home means that you can afford the home in the long term. We'll see interest rates going up and down, and I've known people who have, seen the backside of this interest rate hike. And so I want to be able to purchase a home and be able to comfortably afford the home. Now, I live in Canada. I live in Toronto, which is one of the most expensive cities on earth. But at the end of the day, I am still keeping my goal in mind, and I'm still working towards it. So without chatting on for too long, let's get into what I really want to talk to you about. I want to talk to you about investments. Why I invest my money. Yes, I do invest my money. So I believe that in order for a lot of us to become financially free, we are going to need multiple streams of income. Maybe not everyone will need this, but I believe most of us will. And I feel like the best way to earn multiple stream of income, because you can only physically do so much labor, 9 to 5, 5 to 9, like whatever the schedule is, you can only physically do so much. So you absolutely need some passive income, passive ways of making money. What is passive income? Passive income is a way to earn money with minimal labor. So this is without having an employer pay you. If you have several streams of income, it's good if some of them are passive. That means you're not spending, we only have 24 hours in a day. You're not spending all 24 working tirelessly at all these streams of income. I must say, before I get into any more of this information, I must say that I am not a financial advisor. This is absolutely not financial advice. And if you need such advice, please seek the services of a professional. I am just letting you know what I am doing and what works for me. The other thing you need to remember is that all income, or most income, is taxable. We'll get into that a little bit later. So there are various ways to earn or to make passive income. There are investments such as dividend stock, dividend ETFs, bond investments, investment in REITs, GIC, which are guaranteed investment certificates. And there is making a physical product or a digital product that you can sell online or otherwise. So here is what I'm doing. Let's get into my business for a little bit. I've made digital products that I sell online. I make books such as this one right here. And I have this book and several others. I believe I must do a video on that because I think I have a few books, maybe 20, could be a little bit more, could be a little bit less, that is available on Amazon for purchase. Now, all I had to do was I had to sit down and make the templates of these books and upload them onto Amazon, and Amazon does the rest. I set the price, Amazon does the rest. So when you purchase this book, I don't physically have to do anything else. Amazon does the rest. Amazon print the book, they pack the order, they ship it to you. I'm not involved. I get a little bit of a sort of an incentive once it's shipped to you. No, can I live off that? No, because sometimes I may just get like a $10 here, $5 there. It depends on how many books are being sold, right? I cannot physically live off that because I'm not making a ton of money off that. Can some people who are making larger amounts live off that? Possibly, but for me, no, it's not. So that is a stream of income for me. It's very small, but it's still a stream of passive income. I had to do a little work at the forefront, but over time, I haven't made a physical book in like 2 years. I haven't uploaded a new book onto Amazon besides this one, that was my budget book, in 2 years. So I still make a little money here and there on the ones that already exist online. The other thing I do is I do make saving challenges and sell them on Etsy. Yes, it takes me, 5 to 10 minutes to make a saving challenge, upload it on Etsy, and there you go. And also, that stream of income is going towards a foundation my siblings and I are starting up in Jamaica to help kids with school supplies. So that, yes, it's a stream of income, but I am not counting that towards my income. But the government will, because I will be taxed on that. And still, I will discuss that a little bit further. The other things I'm doing is I'm investing. Yep, I am. I am investing. I have a couple tax-free savings account because I live in Canada. I have a RRSP account, which is a registered retirement savings account. I have a GIC, which is a guaranteed investment certificate. Now, this is what I want to talk to you about, the guaranteed investment certificate. I also have a couple high interest savings account, which we'll talk about a little bit later. Let's talk about the GICs. So the GICs, as I said, it represents a guaranteed investment certificate. I know we talk a lot about high interest savings account on the budgeting community, but there are other ways to make more interest on your money. So for example, a regular savings account in Canada, I just looked at my bank, will earn you interest of 0.001%. Isn't that crazy? On your money. So it may go up to 0.01%. That is a regular savings account. That really isn't earning you anything much, right? A high interest savings account in Canada with the bank I use earns me 1.7% interest annually. So if I was to leave my money in the bank, and remember it's annually, so if I was to leave my money in bank for a whole year, I will earn 1.7% on that money that I put in the bank, and it recalculates as I put more and more money. Hope that makes sense. The GIC, that is a fixed amount of time that you'll put a certain amount of money. So for example, what I did was last year, I have been saving for a house, and I saved up to $18,000. So I decided, okay, I'm not going to be buying a house for at least a year. So let me look at ways to invest it. Yes, I invest on the stock market, and the stock market has been like going down. So it's a good thing I didn't put all that money into the stock market. but I do have money into the stock market. As I said, I have several investments. So I decided, okay, I want to put this into a investment that is sure, right? It is more secure. And the GIC is exactly that. So what I decided was to research and see what to do. I found a GIC. I went for a Cashable GIC. There's several different types of GIC in Canada. If you're in the US or Europe or anywhere else around the world, I don't know if you have these type of accounts, but it's good to do some research and find out. Now, when I found the GIC and I researched the ones I wanted to partake in, there were two type of GIC. There are several, but two that I was interested in. There was a Cashable GIC and a Link GIC. The Cashable GIC, they give you a certain amount of interest for 1 year, fixed term. Yes, you can pull out your money, and that was one major thing that I wanted. I wanted to be able to pull my money when I was ready for it and didn't have to jump through hoops. And I also didn't want to wait if the opportunity arose where I wanted to buy a house right away, that I had to still be locked in for a year with my investment. So a Cashable GIC, you can pull the money whenever you want, and the interest that's accrued will be prorated, and you will earn whatever that amount is up to the time that you have it invested. So I decided to go for the Cashable GIC. The other type of GIC was a Link GIC. Now the Link GIC is linked to the prime rate of the bank. So, well, the Bank of Canada. If you're in another country and they have that, then as I said, do your research on that one. But what I found was the prime linked GIC is linked to the prime rate. So when the rate goes up by the Bank of Canada, that rate goes up. If it goes down, it goes down. So that's pretty much how that one was. So they would offer you a certain rate up front, but if the rate goes up, then your rate goes up, and if your rate goes down, your rate goes down. So last year I wasn't too sure. This was the first time I was getting my feet wet into this type of investment, and so I decided, let me wait and let me just do the Cashable GIC. So I locked in at 3% interest, my $18,000, and 1 year later I earned $540. Yes, $540 in a year. That is $45 a month, or $10 and almost 40 cents per week. So to me, that was a good return on my money. I didn't decide to reinvest it into the GIC because I wanted a larger amount. At the end of the term, you could reinvest that amount to whatever rate that they were given. I saw 2%. I right away said, no, give me my interest, give me my principal. I'm not going to invest at 2%. I decided to reach out to the bank to see if there's a higher interest rate that he could give me. After speaking to my financial advisor at the bank, I did get a larger interest rate. The interest rate that I decided to go with, now this time I was okay going with the Link GIC, and that's after doing some research and realized that the interest rates have been going up and up and up, and even if they decided to slide a little bit, it still will not get to where the Cashable GIC is this year. So the Cashable GIC is at 4%, and the Link GIC is at 4.75% annually. So I decided to go for the Link GIC, and if that interest rate keeps going up, my interest will keep going up. If it starts to slide at any time, I can pull my money and have it accessible to me, or reinvest into something that is more fixed. So I can always pull it and reinvest it into that Cashable for the 4% if I want to. But at 4.75%, I will find it very, very much odd if it drops so quickly that it will go below 4%. So I decided to go along with the Link. So I decided to invest some amount of money for another year with the potential of earning about $1,100 in interest in 1 year. So I say that to say this. Yes, high interest savings accounts are good because compared to a 0.001% interest, a high interest savings account would give me 1.7%, and I still have some money in a high interest savings account because I want to always have access to my money if I need it. But the GIC is going to give me more as long as I'm willing to commit to a certain amount of time. Now, the GIC the interest can be more if you decide to fix it for your money in the bank for a longer term. So if you decide on a 2-year, 3-year, 4-year, or 5-year, you will get much more interest. But for me, I'm not comfortable leaving my money that long in the like fixed in anything. I want to be able to pull my money when I need to, and we don't know where the economy will be. So I am comfortable with a year, but anything passing a year, I am not necessarily that sure. So what will I do with the interest that I've earned on my money? That is a good question. Now in Canada, as I said, and I'm sure wherever you are, income is taxable. So what I have decided to do in order to avoid that huge, like a ding to my income where I'm being taxed heavily, I've decided to go ahead and invest in RSP, because that is tax sheltered account, and a first time home buyer savings account. Yes, I did. So these two accounts will shelter me from tax, which means that I will be able to, these accounts will reduce my taxable income. So the interest I am earning, or I have earned, I won't be such heavily taxed because I have investments in these accounts that will reduce my taxable income. Okay, I know that has been a lot. Yes, it has been a lot. I don't know how long this video is, but I really wanted to give you this insight. If you're in Canada, anywhere else in the world, I just want to encourage you to keep grinding, keep saving, keep investing. If you want to become financially free, you need to have multiple streams of income and you need to invest. This is not financial advice, so please seek the services of a financial advisor, a professional who knows and is certified to give you certain advice. I am just letting you know what I am doing and what I believe is working for me. So if you find value, or if you have any questions pertaining to anything that I have spoken about in how many minutes, please let me know, and I'm happy to answer whatever questions I can answer. But thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was valuable. Please make sure that you like the video and that you left your $sign in the comment section below. Please share my video if you find value in it. And finally, if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do so. I would really appreciate it if you do. Until next time, keep budgeting, stay frugal, and walk good. Bye.